Okay, I'm in for another weekend on the trail. This time I'm going from Route 42 in Huffman over to Pearisburg. Got a shuttle in Pearisburg by JR. Hey, JR Hiker Shuttle, good guy, gave me a ride up here. Now I'm walking back the 39.7 miles back to my car. Weather forecast is for showers on and off all weekend. I'll probably get wet, but at least it's not real hot. I'm here at the Laurel Creek Shelter. Started about an hour ago, changing out my clothes. A little bit cool this morning. Now I'm in my shorts. Hope to have a good weekend. I'm experimenting with getting my pack weight down. My pack weight for the weekend without water was only 18 pounds. We'll see how I do out here in the weather with that. This is the Kelly's Knob overlook. Scenic overlook over the valley. The trouble is it's pretty hazy out there, not a whole lot to see. Nice rocks though. I don't know if you can read that sign, but it says we're now entering the Mountain Lake Wilderness. Mountain Lake Resort's where they filmed Dirty Dancing. The only thing I'm dancing with here are mosquitoes. Don't know if you can see it, but up there is a bear. It just bolted out of a tree. It's right in the center of the field of view and it's looking at me. I don't think it's hungry. There it goes, running away. Got some very bright mushrooms up here. Just climbed a really steep hill. Now it sounds like it's going to start raining. That's okay, I need to cool off. There's something kind of different out here in the middle of nowhere in the Mountain Lake Wilderness. This is a camera. It's been set up by the Virginia Tech Student Chapter of the Wildlife Society. The sign says, "Camera trapping study, scientific equipment, please do not disturb. Contact MJ Kelly, PhD. Go Hokies." Here's another scenic vista, rocky outcrop. I think that far mountain is Peters Mountain, which I'll be up on tomorrow morning, and then a long hike along the ridgeline down to Pearisburg. Okay, I'm here at the Bailey Gap Shelter. It's about 5:30 at night. I got about another 4 miles to go to get to where I want to be at the Pine Swamp Shelter. That's a nice name, the Pine Swamp. It rained a little bit this afternoon. Rocks got wet, but it cooled things down. I did take a little bit of a nasty spill there and banged up my knee, but if that's the worst that happens to me, that's minor. I have made it to the Pine Swamp Shelter. This is one of the older ones. It's made out of stone, has a fireplace inside, 2 levels to sleep on, but with a dirt floor. Pretty primitive, but looks solid. I'm actually not going to sleep in it. I'm going to pitch my hammock out there. It's pretty buggy. After all, this is the Pine Swamp. Some of you may be wondering, what is it that he carries in that 18-pound pack? Well, first off, the pack is real light. It probably doesn't even weigh 2 pounds. There's no metal on it, no rigid pack frame. I have my 3-liter Camelback. This is my food bag. Has my food. Also, I can hang it up in the tree to keep the bears away. This is my Hennessy hammock. It gives me good bug and weather protection. This is my ultralight sleeping bag. Got my raincoat there. I got a cup which I use to dip stuff out of the stream and also to measure. There's my Thermarest. There's my Spot Satellite Messenger. Multi-tool. Trail food. There's my cell phone. Change of clothes. First aid kit, MP3 player with a spare battery, Wisp toothbrush. Why waste time on a big thing of toothpaste and toothbrush and toothpaste. Deodorant just to be nice to those around me. 2 headlights in case one fails, and a roll of toilet paper. Good morning. I spent about 10 hours last night in the Hennessy hammock. It rained on and off. There were a lot of bugs, but this little rascal kept me dry and bug-free and relatively comfortable. It's still sprinkling a little bit. I'm going to shake the water off, take it down, and get the heck out of here. I got to go fill up on water because there won't be any water for about the next 15 miles. So I want to leave well hydrated with a full Camelback. I just climbed the ridge from Pine Swamp Shelter up here to top of Peters Mountain, and here we join up with the Allegheny Trail. It goes 330 miles from here up to the Mason-Dixon line. See, it's got the yellow blaze on the trail. Where I'm heading is US Route 460 in 16.9. We just did 2.5 miles coming up from the shelter. Took me just a little over an hour. I think I'm doing pretty good considering that was a pretty steep, nasty climb. The trail is in the Peters Mountain Wilderness. Goes along the top of the ridge line. On your left-hand side of the trail is Virginia. On the right-hand side of the trail is West Virginia. We stay up here for about 13 miles. Then we drop down into Pearisburg.